Hello guys and welcome to my review of episode 9 of the Grand Tour. Episode 9 is called Berks to the Future, and let's get into this review. The main question I want to ask, and maybe you can tell me your view in the comments or whatever, is can Clarkson, Hammond and May get back to their best? Firstly, I would say episode 9 is a big improvement on episode 7 and 8, which I wasn't too impressed with. And yes, well done to them for that. So let's talk about what happened in episode 9. The episode started, apart from Clarkson talking about a German politician who tried to stop them from coming, and sort of making fun of him a bit. It started with James May driving the brand new Honda NSX, which in the past is quite a classic supercar from 1990. But now there's a brand new one. We drove around the Ebola drone, as they called it. And yeah, it really reminded us of that type of film, one of the best films of the way, because it really reminds us of what they did on Top Gear. And it is as good. And as for the Honda NSX, they liked it. They really liked it. They thought it was, very good in terms of technology. It has a V6 engine, but also electric motors, so it's a little bit like McLaren P1, Porsche 918 and Ferrari LaFerrari, but a lot cheaper. However, in terms of lap times, as was pointed out by the American, as they call him, who was definitely not impressed with the car. It was quite a bit slower than its rivals like McLaren 650S or Porsche 911, but it was a wet track. But we had James May driving as well in the review part of it, so as they pointed out, they didn't really learn anything from that at all. So yeah, but it was quite a good review. I thought, you can learn something from it rather than shouting power a lot. That's my Jeremy Clarkson impression. It's awful, I know, don't kill me. And it was good. There was no silly gaffes. James May is quite serious, I think, and they went down well, for me anyway. And then, they took a walk down Conversation Street, as we all know, and did some conversation. It's basically like the news section on Top Gear, and yeah, nothing wrong with that. They talked, it was good, but they don't seem to talk about brand new cars as much as we did on Top Gear. They talk about issues like sort of parking or whatever, and they can get very much off topic, so maybe in future episodes they need to focus that a little bit more on talking about new cars. They can still have a joking around, but they need to talk about new cars in Conversation Street, assuming the BBC lets them do this. Then they would, and this is probably the best film in the whole episode, they talked about sport utility vehicles, SUVs, and they said even the Germans couldn't make good ones. Sorry if you're German, but that's Jeremy Clarkson, so you're not mine. And he tried to improve it, so he got a Land Rover Discovery, which is an off-road car, and he sort of took the body off it, and he put a sports car. Originally he put an MG, which is an old British sports car, and yeah, it basically kept falling off and it completely broke. Then he put a Mercedes, open top car, on top of the Land Rover Discovery chassis, and it was better. It wasn't that good. He thought it was good, and it still had pretty big issues, but at least it didn't fall apart, so come on. We have to give them some credit where it's due. And they drove around, and obviously they had fun changing subtitles and stuff to make it sound like Hammond and May really liked it. And then, this is quite a good bit, I enjoyed, they took it to the Chelsea FC, big team in United Kingdom, to their training ground, and footballers are known for buying expensive cars, and he tried to sell it to top Chelsea football players like Hazard and Costa and Courtois. I was going to say Oscar, but he's not here anymore, is he? Whatever. But yeah, and they tried to sell it to them, And again, they had fun with the subtitles and made fun of the fact they know nothing, especially James May and Richard Hammond know nothing about football. Jeremy Clarkson actually supports Chelsea. He's been to some of the matches, so you can follow him on Twitter. So he knows a bit about football, clearly. And yeah, they tried to sell it to him, and it was quite good to watch. And then they went to an auction of luxury cars where they had old Ferraris, old Lamborghinis that were selling for, you know, £500,000 or something like that. And they tried to sell the car which they called for Excellent. And yeah, it was sold for £4,000 when it cost Clarkson £14,000 to make it. So yeah, that didn't go well. Then, moving on, after Celebrity Brain Trash, which was just more of the same, killing the celebrity before they came on because the BBC hasn't allowed them to do it, they talked about the issues with electric cars, and more to the point, how electricity will just run out, and you can't, if there's too many electric cars, as well as people charging their phones and laptops so they can watch my YouTube video, of course. And so they tried to find new ways of producing electricity without having to build a power station, which obviously a lot of people don't like. So they attached like a generator to a revolving door. That's what James May did. Jeremy Clarkson attached it to kids at sports day. Maybe that didn't go too well, because he did sort of get arrested for that. And Richard Hammond attached it to a dog, and as he was walking it would charge his phone, which I thought was quite clever. But you know, ultimately I don't think these guys are the people to sort out these issues anytime soon. And then the final thing was, and this was maybe coming to a bit silly, which is why I asked can they get back to their best, was they're talking about people who like to prepare for massive disasters like an alien invasion or nuclear war. So Richard Hammond basically kept trying to build a really strong vehicle, bulletproof and everything, and then Clarkson and May kept trying to blow it up. That's basically what happened. And they succeeded every time, and they went to crazy lengths to try to blow up this big vehicle, bulletproof, basic camper van. And yeah, it was fun to watch, but is that really what we want them to be doing? We want them to be, you know, driving along amazing roads and amazing cars, not necessarily trying to blow each other up. We're not on F1 Online, are we? So yeah, I don't think that was the best idea, and we have to ask, can they get back to their best anytime soon? And that means having better ideas. Maybe tell me in the comments what you think would be a better idea, you know, for an episode of Grand Tour, because it's just not up to scratch with, you know, their version of BBC Top Gear. It's better than Chris Evans, of course, as I've said before. It's just not as good. Anyway, I hope, obviously, you can tell me in the comments what you think about this episode or all the episodes so far, or what you hope for from the future episodes. I haven't checked what they're doing next week yet. I don't know if we can find out yet. But hopefully it'll be good. Really good. Again, here you can see I'm driving on Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. It's a great game, in my opinion. And of course I could do a series when I play this game on the channel. Without talking about the Grand Tour, I'll be talking about the gameplay. So tell me if you want to subscribe for that, and subscribe for more reviews of the Grand Tour next week and for the next few weeks. And ideally for the other series as well that will be in the future. So you know they're at least going to do 2 more series after this, which will hopefully be a lot better than what they're currently doing. But I guess we'll have to wait and see with that one. And yeah, what else can I say? Please, you know, tell me how I can improve this video. I'm hoping this will be up on Friday, but if not, it'll be up on Saturday in the evening. I'm not really sure. I don't really. So yeah, I'm coming towards the end of the video. Hopefully, you can like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it, and follow me on Twitter at bgaming342 for more Grand Tour reviews. I also talk about latest F1 news, and I play F1 games, and I play other racing games, and occasionally a bit of FIFA. And yeah, I will see everyone very, very soon for another Grand Tour review. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay, hope you enjoyed the video, and I am out of here soon, so goodbye. Pretend this Grand Tour theme music now.